Hi, welcome back to Wine Mastery. We are going to taste not an Albariño, but an Alvarinho. Subtle difference. We're going to taste it now. So let us begin by showing you the bottle and the label. Voila. Now this wine is from Portugal, thus it's an Albariño, but the Portuguese, I believe, called it an Alvarinho. Just as importantly as coming from Portugal, it is this price, $8.99.
Oh,
that's quite a good price, isn't it?
Yeah,
very good price. Now I like Albariño, especially Spanish Albariño.
You and me both.
Yeah, I really love it. It's just, and a lot of people haven't tried it. I'm surprised, and quite a lot of people I've recommended it to come back and say, oh, that's really good. Thank you for recommending it. So.
Oh, definitely, yeah. When I do my private tastings, I try to use Albariño quite often because I think it's a smashing bit of wine. But people are afraid when they look on the shelves, get it 100%. You know, when they see, I said it before, they see the Sauvignon or whatever they like, and then you see Albariño and you think, I don't know what that wine's like. I'm going to stick with this one because I know what that's like. But always have a go of something different, be it Albariño or not. I mean, but Alvarinho, this is an eye-opener for me. Never tried Alvarinho from Portugal. I mean, Portuguese wines, from my experience in the shop, have always been fantastic. You know, they've had some fantastic wines. It's just whether we were ready for them. This is one of those wines where, you know, sometimes you get little gems in there, like, oh, I really want to have a go at that one. Yeah. I really want to have a go at this one.
Yeah, so do I. So shall we begin by looking at the colour?
Let us do that, John.
Now, the other interesting thing is this is 13%, I think. So that's quite alcoholic for a white wine, isn't it?
It is, yeah. But looking at the colour there,
it's very yellow, isn't it? Gold.
I'd say golden. Yeah. It's definitely, definitely like there's a depth in that colour. There's a real.
It's not, but it's on the way to orange. It's not quite orange, but it's moving towards that.
Yeah, I did. So when I was looking there, I thought. Well, when we're describing it as gold, I thought, what do you say, rose gold? But it's not quite there. No. When you said orange, I'm like, yeah, I get that. Okay.
Okay, onto the nose.
On the nose, no problem.
Oh wow! I get a little bit of bubble gum.
Bubble gum. No, I think I get you. I think I get that. That is a really powerful, lovely smell, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really. It makes you think when you taste the wine, it's going to be really full on.
Now you said bubble gum.
You can't get past that.
Because it was.
I'm struggling to get past that.
I think there's like a
sweety, fruity.
There's a sweety fruity, and I think that sweetness is almost like a honeyed. I don't whether it's the colour that's kind of now. So it's consciously got in there.
Psychologically, yeah.
But there's not heaps of fruit there. It's like I'm probably going to lean towards the tropical fruit line because that's what almost like I'm saying this out loud, but bananas. I don't know whether it's just really falling into the tropical fruit thing, or that's coming through. But that's a very interesting nose. There's a lot going on in there.
Yeah, and it's sort of like trying to. If I want it there, and it can't be. But I thought I was getting sort of like a coffee overture.
Quite possibly, because I think what I'm doing is as I'm smelling it in, I'm almost in my mind checking off what it isn't, and I'm getting loads of the different styles. So like the blossomy style, floral almost, and the bubblegum is there now. But it's no bad thing. It's no bad thing. We're going to have a go on palate.
We're going to have to have a go.
Yeah.
That's powerful, isn't it? And it's just at the end there, the acidity just comes around the edge of it, because I think, oh, this is really powerful. And sometimes when wines like that, they can be a little bit cloyy, you know. But this at the end, then it's just almost as if, I get you getting that. So here's a little bit of acidity, just to freshen it up.
You're right, and it's almost like a perfect timing thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Upon tasting that, like you said, the touch of honeyed sweetness in there. So I get that with when I say the cloyiness, especially after looking at that colour, thinking, but it's making my mouth water. That kind of, that's what you're gonna get, and you were almost thinking, right, all right, I'm ready for it. but the acidity when it comes through, it's changed the flavour, and I thought then that's it. But as it goes on, the length it comes back, it revisits you. It's like, hang on, I'm not quite finished there. I say it's making my mouth water, but it's
It's like it's almost like apricot stroke peach with some lemon squeezed on it.
yeah, definitely stone fruit. Stone fruit in there. And then, like you said, because that's the after bit, isn't it? When the acidity, like I said, the lemon comes and gets you. But it's on. I don't know. I like. Taste that, you can almost time that. I can almost have a tasting like that's going to happen, then that's going to happen, then it'll stop and come back and it does it, which is but it's quite a big full flavour to begin with. I'm just thinking now about white wine drinkers and where that would fit in with them, because I mean I love a heavy white wine. Because I love red wine, but this is kind of, I don't know if many white wine drinkers would go for it.
I get what you mean, because if you want a Pinot Grigio, you like it light and refreshing, and but this is a little bit maybe too powerful a taste for some people.
Yeah, I think if you're ordering this as a white wine and you just didn't know what it tasted like, which I didn't until 2 minutes ago, I think you'd be a bit shocked. I think this is the kind of thing where it could probably be a bit too much for some people. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying, like, some people might who like white wine and want to try that might think, one glass is enough, because it's the weightness is in there, the richness in there. But again, these are things I like in a white wine, so I would be all right consuming. But then again, it's like 1 or 2 glasses of that. I would almost. I'm babbling now, but when I would drink a red wine, I know I'll just be taking little sips, and like when I drink a white wine, it's much different. I kind of have a bit more, more of a slug of it, and I would drink this like I would a red wine almost.
Yeah, and I guess with the thing that you said there, made me think. Actually, it's not like I would normally think an Albariño would be. I wouldn't expect an Albariño to be this heavy.
Not at all. Not at all. So that just goes to show as well the different. Where they grow and where the grape is grown in the world, how different that grape can be. Because I don't know what I was expecting,
but it wasn't that.
Wasn't that? No, but
not in a bad way.
No, definitely not. I think this is delicious. That's the word I'd use to describe that. Delicious.
Yeah,
it was making my mouth water. There's enough to power flavour to get you going for it, and then just kind of there you go.
And I get what you mean about not. I'm only taking sips of it like I would red wine. I'm not taking a big mouthful and
so, because you do, don't you?
Swash it around and
because you don't need to, because the power flavour's there.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's very nice. Very nice. Okay.
Pairing. Pairing. That's what I was going to say. Matching then. It's not pairing.
Do you want to go first?
Yes, please.
Right.
Thank you.
No, it's a pleasure. Please. After you.
I insist.
No,
I insist.
You assist at going first.
I'll go. No, I insist. You go first.
No, you go first.
Okay, I'll go first. Upon tasting this, I think that power flavour needs to be reckoned with. I think it needs to be taken on, and for something like that, I'm gonna go for a brie, or more into like an unpasteurised brie, like a brie de meaux, the Danger brie de meaux. There's many brie de melon. There's many you could go for, but also I'd suggest that the brie was just teetering on the over ripeness. Just when it's starting to when it starts to smell the fridge out, and you think, "Oh, get rid of that." That's where I really like it like that. Not saying it'll go over the top, but an overly ripe brie with that.
Yeah,
I think so, John. Yeah, that'd be my pairing.
Yeah, because it has to, the cheese would certainly have to have a bit of punch to be able to compete with the taste of this.
Definitely.
So, although not a Portuguese dish, my mind has immediately gone to actually as a Spanish dish, and that's a seafood paella. I just think that, and this would just woof.
Oh, now you're talking. You are talking. Yeah, you can see those working, can't you?
You can, yeah.
I love the pairing bit.
It's lovely, isn't it? Yeah, gets the old juices going. Okay, so we're going to move on to scoring now.
Scores, yeah.
Okay, so it's $8.99. That's a penny off £9, just in case I need to remind you.
You don't need to remind me. I'm there. Okay. You know what? That has grown on me as we've gone through that tasting there, John. It's grown on me. $8.99 as well. Oof, we can't be knocking that price, can we? So I think this dessert, that is definitely a me wine. So I'm going to score it as what I would give it as a me wine, not like a general. And I'm going to go. You know what? I'm going to give that.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to go 89.
I said 79. I was that close to 80. I thought, no, I'll keep it below there. Don't know.
Have you just listened to yourself raving about it?
No.
Have you just listened to yourself raving about it? How wonderful it is.
Maybe I'm trying not to be too generous. I don't know. Maybe I'm trying not to be too generous. I don't know. Psychologically, I didn't want to teeter over 80.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe I thought I was being too generous with that.
Well, I've gone to 89. I mean, and then the reason...
That's a really good price.
Price?
Sorry, really?
Good score. It's a good price, which is part of the reason why it went to 89.
No, you can't knock that.
But, I mean, it's full of flavour. It's very
a...
unique. It's not like another wine. And it certainly has its place and its mood. You know, it's not necessarily a wine not necessarily a go-to wine in every circumstance. But if I wanted a white wine that had lots of power, and I was eating, say a paella, I think that would be the perfect compliment, which is why I gave it 89.
Yeah, and I'm also, I don't know why, I want to say it's a lot. I'm sticking with it, but because I did enjoy it. I don't know, John. I just thought that was...
Well, when this video comes out, you just look at how much you raved about it and then wonder why you gave it that score.
Okay, we'll redo it. No. Well, yeah, we'll have a look at how much I raved about it. I'm just thinking now, what did I pull back? What was the pulling back or anything? I don't know. Right now, that's
the score. That's the score. Okay, so we're going to move now to viewer's question.
Okay, viewer's question, where are we?
This is one from Clive Young, and it says, why does John Murphy always rave about a wine and then give it such a low...
Just I've given my reasons.
No, really, sorry,
Clive.
Sorry, Clive. Your real question was, why do wine tasters make that ridiculous noise with their mouth when tasting wine?
That's true. Slurpy.
I'd assume that's what Clive means, yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those things, that's just to get the air over your taste buds. So when you're tasting wine, if you do that, the air comes over your taste buds and you pull more flavour from it. In an ordinary world, you know, when we're drinking wine, we don't do that. I mean, I think I do just out of habit, just to see what. Yeah, we do. When you're used to doing it, you just do it. I've been asked many times in the shop, why do you do that? And once you've got the air or the oxygen through over your tongue and in your mouth, it gets onto your taste buds better, or it releases the flavours a little bit more. And that's what I say, in the tasting world, it's essential because every wine tastes differently. So we have to find the tiny little nuances, the tiniest little thing. You know, we've got these categories that we need to stick to, and so obviously the taste is a massive one. So just getting the tiniest little difference we can, we need to get as close into that wine as we can. So even if it makes a tiny bit of difference, which is all it does. Doesn't make a massive difference, just makes a tiny difference, but that's all we need when we're rating wines.
Yeah, just to expand on that a bit. I mean, obviously, you know, it's the tongue is just the sweet, the sour, bitter, that sort of stuff. Most of the taste comes from your nose, and so actually, by doing that, you're actually getting it into the air, and there's a connection between your nose and your mouth, and it allows your nose or the part that smells to be able to detect those tastes. And a bit like if you go in an aeroplane and nothing tastes the same in an aeroplane, wine or food, because actually a lot of our as I say, the taste comes from our nose, and when you're up at that sort of temperature, the humidity is very low, your nose dries out. It can't smell food. It can't it can't detect taste in the same way. So it just gets that part of the.
Yeah, that's very true. Well, you've seen that way when you hold your nose, you can't taste anything, can you?
No.
So the more you're getting in there, yeah. No,
I'm sure there were some people asking that question.
No, yeah, fine. Yeah. You're a bad man. You're a bad man, but I deserved it.
Okay, so guys, if you enjoyed this, please give us the thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to drop your question in for John and I to try and answer. And until the next time, we look forward to seeing you. Chin chin.
Chin chin.